It's Friday morning and I am out here on my back porch, the back porch live. I kind of moved my angle today because I have tons of birds right here, my bird feeder. They are feasting. I got some bird feed about a week ago, and my husband put bird feed in the bird feeder, and so within a week, man, I have birds, all kinds of birds. There was a whole bunch out there this morning before it started warming up, and I attract a couple of squirrels along with the birds. But that's kind of part of it. You're gonna there's in life, there's always a little bad with the good, and those squirrels, they eat up all the bird food. I had one of them, I don't know, got the lid off of it and dumped the whole thing on the ground. So there was birds all over the ground. There were man. Hi, Daryl. You're in your Friday morning meeting. You'll stay in this live. Yeah, I try to start, and then I can redirect everyone to your live. Um, do you have your settings where you can receive a raid? Mike, hi, Mike. Just listening today. That's great. That's great. But if you had a if you had your settings to where I could redirect, I'm learning how to fly the plane and do a raid. And it would be on Fridays be perfect that I could raid your live. Just bring everyone over. I will direct them that way because I end this live about the time you start yours. So that would be a cool thing to redirect to yours. So Mrs. G is trying to school me in how to fly the plane to do a raid. So I'm excited about that. That's something new. That's my next learning curve. Um, if you get a chance, the live she did on Thursday. Hi, Roger. Catherine's driving. Y'all just drive everywhere. Y'all just run all over the place up in there. So, anyway, y'all got some exciting stuff going on today, don't you, Roger and Catherine? So, Mike's saying hello to Dr. Ninja Turtle and um, Catherine at Catherine's Fabulous 60s. Spine me head. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. You're new here. Yep, we just sit out here on my back porch, kind of chew the fat. That's kind of how we talk in Texas. Um, Maybe I should look up what that means to chew the fat. Like all these sayings we say. Somebody did a video about that. All the funny sayings we say, and what they mean. Um, but yeah, I'm just relaxing. Hi, Debbie Sue. I have a porch swing, but it's in my shed, and I would love to put it up out here. Hello, Kimberly. Good morning. Good morning. Been thinking about you. I need to give you a call. So, it's warm. Uh, most people in the United States have today off. It's deemed a holiday because tomorrow's the 4th. We're celebrating our 250th birthday, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I've tried to figure out um, the years. We did a centennial type thing, and we were in the production, and my oldest son was 6 years old, and it was fun. It was really fun. We got to dress up like we were back in the day, and we rode in a covered wagon. It was pretty fun, but Yes. So that was what, 42 years ago? I don't know. I thought I need to figure out why they were doing it then. But yes. So lots of to do. Um, Fireworks. They've had fireworks for the last 2 nights in different little towns surrounding where I live, and they've got a display tonight. And then where I live, will do their big firework display tomorrow night. And so all this stuff going on. Hi, Daryl. How are you this morning? I'm so excited for you. I know you are too. It's been a long stretch. So congratulations on your new job. Anyway, um, he's saying hello to Catherine. Swantails. Good morning, Swantails. Welcome in. How are you today? So, it's so cool, of course. Hey, Rhonda. Oh, so Daryl saying hello to Mike. Debbie saying hello to Swantails. I know. When my hair's curly, I tend to play with my hair. Anyway, so let me hold them in my lap. Anyway, that's kind of what's going on. Coffee. Yes, ma'am. Got my coffee here. Um, this is a cup my friend Kristen. You can look her up. She has a channel, Kristen Briggs. She makes coffee cups. I'm doing a commercial for her. And anyway, it used to have my logo here and it's about gone. And the other side says, I am the boss. I'm looking very young today. Thank you, Mike. It's um all those magic creams. Hey, Joshua. I finally watched that parade. It was so cool. Thanks for sharing that and tagging me. Anyway, Swantail's colorful coffee cup. It used to be a lot brighter. I told her I have a new logo and she needs to make me a new one. So, coming soon to the YouTube streets, my new coffee cup. She hops on here a lot. And so, um, I, we've been talking about, uh, on here. She comes on my live and we talk about doing a live together. Miss M kept trying to encourage us to do a live together because we live in the same town. And I kept telling her, you need to do a YouTube channel. You need to do a YouTube channel. It was like, it. Who is Daryl? Daryl is Sally D's husband. Well, there's two Daryls in here, Big D and Dr. Ninja Turtle, and both of their names are Daryl. So we got the Daryls in here. Only one Mike, two Daryls. That's so the first float had big wheels on it, kind of like a big wheel thing, and there were lights, and it was nighttime, and just there was just lots of lights, is what colorful lights. So Big D says my other brother Daryl. It's the Daryls. So anyway, Swantails left a heart. Sally D. Hello, Lovey. Hello, Sally, this morning. I was in Sally's live earlier. Um, so then I kind of watched Fluffy Diva. She does sing-a-thons on Friday. I'm not getting on no channel and singing for nothing. So Catherine said, congratulations to Sally D's husband. And and that's what's cool about community here is, uh, and because we pray for each other, we lift each other up and become friends and family and keep up with other people's lives. But I have um, I wrote out my prayers, and I just Sally said, "Thank you, Catherine, my darling friend." Um, I made a video about last year changing the way I pray and just thanking God like it already happened. And uh, so that, oh, Daryl, Dr. Ninja Turtle, hello, Big D. I'm just listening today, but Rhonda's lovely inside and out. Yes, Joshua, I saw all of that. It was so great. I made a comment. I made a comment on your post. So, but I have had so many things happen. But I wrote down my prayers, and then on one page, and I have another page where I write down other people, and a lot of them are from YouTube and the things that they are going through. I have thanked God for 4 months, and it's like, thank you, God, for Daryl's new job in the, and I talk about it in the present tense. I turned 26 2 days ago, Rhonda. If you don't know, I heard you talking about it. Was your birthday? Happy birthday, Joshua. Did you do something special? I always tell people, celebrate you today. It's kind of my be you on purpose stuff. And I've been extremely busy. It's like I don't know where the last month has gone. And I need to kind of get back into a routine. And Swan Tales is sending you some happy birthday emojis, Joshua. So I've been working on trying to add some health stuff to my channel. Um, you're at a light. Roger doesn't like typing for me. Well, that's part of the husband job. Sally said, last month, Rhonda, this year is flying by, don't you think? Oh man, oh, the first month didn't go so fast, Sally. But this last month, whoo, um, but yes, the older you get, the faster time goes. And see, there's the birds. They're flitting around. But uh, I always heard that, heard people talk about it, but to experience it, it's like, wow, wow. And got some stuff coming up, but I want to add to my channel, I want to add kind of the pillar of health because I like my channel is about personal development, and part of that in that is the three pillars of mind, body, and spirit. And the body part, I kind of haven't really got into, but I'm going to. I want to do some stuff about whole food eating, and I've been looking into rebounding, and I have a rebounder on the way. And thanks to Cheryl and her connections, it's so some things are really happening, and I think a lot of that I'm seeing right now is from the way I changed the way I prayed. Instead of begging and asking God, I just thank Him like it's already happened. So, Big D, I think that is an awesome idea. Thanks, Daryl. I need this, Rhonda. You know I do. So instead of, uh, asking for things or, like, God, please provide the right job for Daryl, blah, blah, blah. I just thank you for Daryl's new job. You know, thank you for, you know, um, increase in income. Thank you for, you know, my husband's mental health wholeness, which has happened. Thank you for a stronger relationship with my husband and my kids and my friends. And the kids thing, I can't, I mean, so many things are just happening. And then it's almost like, because it's that talk about manifesting, but I think they're spiritual truths, and I think all of this is biblical. And so Sally said, appreciate you, Rhonda, and I thank you. And I like you said at Christmas time, we are family, and that means a lot to me. I take that very seriously. You know, Sally, I've known you over a year because I remember your birthday last year. So that means that we had already um, been friends. So Catherine's quoting Mrs. G's famous quote, which I used that in that video. It says, "That's calling things that be not as though they were." That is so true, so true. So watch for my next video. It's coming out probably on Tuesday. I'm trying to get into a pattern. I want to do more lives on the weekend. And Mrs. G, I quote you in my next video, so you need to watch it. Mrs. G, her live. That's not. It was so funny. Hi, Evie. Mrs. G did this live, and I don't know what happened, but the thing was sideways, and it was all this commotion at the first of the live, which doesn't all of that happen. And Trini made a song about it, about technical difficulties. How are you doing, Evie? I haven't talked to you in a while. How's your wrist? And see, I put Evie on my list when she hurt her wrist, and on that prayer list it said, "Thank you for total healing of Evie's wrist." Like it already happened. Like it had already happened. And it's been such phenomenal. Do you have the join figure this morning for me to come up now? I do not. I didn't set that up. So, um, and Evie's wrist has healed. Uh, and she's working on, it takes about a year for something like that to recoup. And anyway, um, I didn't do that, Mrs. G. I thought I might go live tomorrow. Happy birthday to the United States. I did a live last Saturday afternoon, and it it did really, really well. And I got a lot of watch time hours. I'm 100 watch time hours for my first tier. I got almost there, and then they started coming back. You're right, Daryl. Evie's artwork is amazing. It's so relaxing to watch her paint. I have not hardly been on YouTube. Rhonda and Evie said they will be on my show and tell how about Mrs. G? How about that Mrs. G? She says she's not doing receipts anymore, but I don't believe her. No, no. Joshua says, I got this new portable charger, Mrs. G. When? Mrs. G said. We have portable chargers and we keep them charged. We got some new ones toward the first of the tornado season. What do you mean for your first year, Rhonda? I don't know. Oh, well, I started my YouTube journey. I've been on here 3 years. Celebrated that last weekend. I've been on here 3 years. The first year, I didn't do anything with my channel. I just posted here and there, and it wasn't really, I don't know. And then I began to read up, and I think, and I have known Sally D over a year, but the what happens, I've been on 3 years, so a year ago, the watch time hours come off if it's been over 365 days. Good morning, Yvonne. How are you? So, um, well, I could set it up tomorrow, but I don't know what you're doing tomorrow. You be cooking all that food for the we're not cooking tomorrow, but Sunday think I'm gonna make ribs and baked beans and all that stuff. We've been doing what we call family dinner, and we've been inviting people. I am the woman from Texas with the Chihuahua and the other dog. I don't know where they're at this morning. Oh, she's over there. I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's laying down there on the cool concrete. Sally said, Yvonne, your commercial's coming up. Cheryl made me some songs. Um, and so 2 songs. Oh, Yvonne said, I'm suffering with sciatica pain, but I'm off today. Thank goodness. I'm sorry, Yvonne. I've had that a lot before and after hip surgery, but I had um, my, what do you call them? PT, physical therapist. She helped me loosen that thing up. And no, so I have not had much of any of that. I'm watching one of your videos of your husband fishing next to a beautiful dam that looks like a nice place to fish. Mike, that's Roaring River, Missouri. We are going there in September, and it's about, believe it or not, it's only about 40 minutes from where Catherine lives. So I plan on meeting Catherine and Roger in September. I'm excited. How are your kids? My kids are doing good. My kids are grown. Um, Nana said the physical therapist at my job gave me a couple of exercises to do. She had me sit on a tennis ball. She put her elbow in my middle of my cheek and pressed on it, and I come off the table. And she did that about 3 times. And crocodiles. No, no crocodiles here in Texas where I'm at. And a massage gun. Yeah, Big D said, Sister Yvonne, I feel your pain. I had bad sciatica pain before I had my hips done. Very painful. It is, isn't it, Big D? So I've had a couple of bouts with my sciatic, and all of that was it was in my 60s, early 60s. How to learn swimming. Well, I know how to swim. Yep. And look at me with my fishing pole. I'm the fisherwoman, Mike. I like to fish and camp and all of that stuff. Joshua, that was fun talking to Colleen last night, Yvonne. Cruz said, I want to swim in river during flash floods and strong currents. That's not advisable. Not advisable. Yvonne, the only surgery I ever had was meniscus repair. So it seems like a lot of people are getting this from having surgeries. I don't know why I'm having it. It's part of getting old. And so, yeah, they're rainbow trout, Mike, and they are very good to eat. Rainbow trout. And we caught a whole bunch. And we're going in September and we're going to fish. My son's getting married there. So, Yvonne, a lot of bit of arthritis from what I've been told. Yes, and that muscle that the sciatic runs through gets tight, and then it begins to cause that nerve. It's a nerve, and it clamps down on it. Hi, Cheryl. I was talking about you earlier. I just got to talk about somebody, and they pop in. Oh my goodness, how late am I? Hi, Rhonda in chat. Oh, you're only about 15 minutes late. 20. That would impress girls when I can swim in raging river. Maybe jump and save a few people during hurricane. It's not safe. It's not safe to do that. You know. Mike said, speaking of surgeries, Jennifer from Alaska was telling us what she's going through, and no, thank you. I agree. I was watching that, Mike. I did watch, I think I just watched the first part of it, and then I had to stop it. And that's the story of my life. So it's something. Cruz said, but I don't know swimming. I want to be like Michael Phelps. Practice. Cheryl said, hi, Mike, Big D. Moments with Keisha. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Keisha. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're sitting out here on my back porch, chewing the fat. Mike said, yes, that's the bad thing about going live. When you're trying to end it, one of your other friends jumps on. Isn't that always true? They keep coming in. It's like, stay, stay. Oh, that one live I did on that Saturday that I got, that Reds rated me, and talk about technical difficulties. But um, they kept coming in and they kept staying on, stay on. That's the longest live I've ever done. And I got a lot of watch time hours from it. It was so phenomenal because that's kind of boosted me up. And so I'm really trying to boost that by doing lives. Yvonne said, hey, Sally and Daryl. Cheryl said, hi, Keisha. And Yvonne said, hey, Mike. Maddie, hi, Maddie. Welcome in. Her Nana 5, hey, Cheryl Cruz. You go to rivers. You are a fisherwoman, so maybe you can give me tips on how not to drown. Well, this river I go to, it says it's a roaring river, but it's not that big. So there's videos on my channel about my vacation. Hey, Yvonne, Keisha, Cheryl. Cruz said, is drowning in river painful or feels like nothing at all? Never experienced water going into lungs. Me either. Don't want to. So Nana Yvonne said, I just posted the other day a short of my grandbabies and got 2.4K views. I know I'm not going to get anything from it because it's a short, but that's the first time I ever got that many views. It's exciting, isn't it, Yvonne? New sub. Hi, Maddie. Thanks for subbing. Anyway, um, okay, Mrs. G, I'm learning about, I looked it up and I have learned how to do a redirect and, or the steps. I read about them, but now I have to do it. And I asked Dr. Ninja Turtle if he could accept a redirect. I don't know if he can, but I would redirect my live to his on Fridays. So Catherine said, Nana, that's awesome. It is awesome. Congratulations, Cruz. It's monsoon season here. I envy the sun behind you. Yeah, it's sunny today. The birds are out. See them. My dogs are chillaxing in the yard, and the one over here, the Chihuahua, he's old. Oh, you recorded it instead? Yeah, that live you did that we pushed you to do did really, really good, didn't it, Cheryl? Don't you love it when everyone's pushing you to? That's just like I said. They kept encouraging me. I'll put it that way, to stay on the live, and I did. And I mean, I think I got 30 watch time hours on that live. Um, so you just finished recording it. Well, I'm hoping that I get some time this weekend. Chris said, do you like rabbits, seals, and unusual pets like friendly pythons? No, rabbits. I have rabbits that come in my yard when the dogs aren't out here. Nana Yvonne said, you are awesome, Cheryl. I love your videos. I do too. Cheryl said, I'm still going to do one soon, but not sure which channel to do it on. Yeah, that's the thing with two channels. I just think I could only keep up with one channel. I can barely do that right now. I'm so busy. Mike said, "Aw, you should have done a live, Cheryl." Mrs. G say, "Rhonda, I will be right back." All right, we'll be here waiting. So, moments with Keisha, Fluffy Raid. Oh wow! Welcome Raiders! Yay, Fluffy Diva! I was on your live earlier, listening to people sing. I'm not coming on there and singing, Fluffy. No way. Fluffy Raid. Hi, Red. It's another raid. How exciting. Tea time with Lady Let's. That's great, Mike. Hello, Red's Room. Uh, blessings. Who are you? Who are raiders? They're people from another live that come in and raid my live. Nurse Kim and hubby, Fluffy Diva, raid, Red's Room, raid, Cheryl. You ready to dance, Rhonda? Okay, but I am not singing. My joyful, it is a joyful noise. What does Fluffy raid mean? It means they come from another live into mine. So singing psalms together. Welcome in. Hello, nurse. Windstone Chronicles. Dance, Rhonda. Can I dance in my chair, Mrs. G? Might have technical difficulties. Oh, Kevin. Fluffy D. Hi, Kevin. Kevin hits. Kevin is amazing. Yay, Catherine. Fluffy Diva. Hello, Rhonda in chat. Hello, Fluffy Diva. Miss TT, thanks for stopping in. Fluffy Raid, I love it. Blessings, Mike. Hi, Mike. Mrs. G, show hidden tat. I have a tattoo back here. Fluffy Diva Raid. Rebounding helps with singing. I've been practicing almost 3 years and still can't carry a tune. Oh, can I put that in my thing? Dance, Rhonda. I can dance. I can get down. I am not watching the World Cup. Catherine will sing and I can dance. And since, I've gotten in really good shape, I've always been in shape, but I upped my game. I started lifting heavier weights, lower reps, and have really built muscle. In my 70s, it can be done. So, I saw you earlier. You sure did, Fluff. I was in your live. So, Fluffy Diva, thank you, all Raiders. Yes, thank you, Nurse Kim and hubby. Fluffy Diva, Reds, singing psalms together. Let's go. Gazoo. Moments with Keisha, Bubbles. Me walk about. I can't help it. I was already over here. Trini said, Fluffy Raid. Hey, Trini. How are you? Love your song by Mrs. G. Oh, wow. Mike saying hello to Miss TT. Trini saying Fluffy Raid. Bossway. I've been on I've been checking out your channel. Can't remember if I subscribe. You have a nice channel. Miss see, I'm from Texas. Miss Bossway. Kevin anyway, you're amazing. Kevnish. Kevnish amazing. Okay. Thanks for correcting me. Kevnish. I see it now. Fluffy Raid, Mike Adventure Sparks, Fluffy Diva, Nurse Hubby and Vlogs. Thanks, Fluffy, for a safe flight. Landed beautifully. Clapping. Yay. What's up, Trini? Hey. Hey, Trini. I'm just sitting out here on my back porch chewing the fat with on these YouTube streets. Grateful my tripod hadn't fallen over. Kevnish. Fluffy Diva says Mike's. Fluffy says Kevin. Kevnish, he said. Kim. Trini says Fluffy Raid. Mrs. G said, Rhonda, how low can you go? Get low. I can get low and I can get back up. So, Herb says, watcha. Hey, welcome in. Got to start my game. All right, Trini, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, everybody remember to hit the thumbs up. Welcome in. We do have fun over here. Trini, I was watching you cook that stuff. It looked like stir fry, but it might have been fajitas. Looked very good. You were doing that on your live. Um, and so moments with Keisha. So welcome everyone in from Fluffy Divas, Kevnish, Trini. I sub Rhonda. Yay, Trini. Man, is that squirrel trying to get in my bird feeder? I need my dog to get over there and guard the yard. See him? He's perched on the fence. Nah. So, Fluffy Diva, hi, Catherine. Moments with Keisha says, hello, Trini. Catherine said, hit like. Kevnish, correct. Fluffy Diva, win. Big D's plays, hit that love button. Yes. Trini says, really, Auntie? Fluffy, says Catherine. Nurse Kim and hubbies. Hey, Cheryl, bless you. Singing psalms together. Subscribe. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm right just real close to my first tier of monetization. Last week was 3 years on YouTube. I got serious last year, and now I'm really trying to get my watch time hours. So I've been doing more lives. because that's what I was. Well, I've been doing lives for about a year now, but I just do one on Wednesday nights, and so I've started adding. I'm connected to you, Miss Rhonda. Thank you, Winstone. Winstone Food Chronicles. I've watched some of your stuff too. Catherine says at 7 Brew, about to drive through again. Fluffy Diva. Psalms. Yes. Psalms. Hey, everybody. Tea time. I'm still drinking my coffee. Montauk, what was your first job? At 14, during the summer, I went to work in a donut shop that was downtown in my small town where I was raised, and I helped this lady make donuts. Hi, Rick's retirement journey. Happy Independence Day. Yes. Happy birthday to the United States. So that's what I did. And I went to beauty school, cosmetology school, and I started working. Got my license right when I turned 18, and I did hair for years. Went to college, university, and I got a master's degree in counseling. And so now I do counseling. I still do some hair. I just closed my salon last year in October. 49 years I owned a salon, a large salon. Herb says, I sub to you. Thank you very much, Mrs. G. Winstone Food Chronicles. What you cooking this weekend? For those of you that subscribe, please watch my content. You know, that way then I keep you as a sub. So I've watched a lot of y'all's. All right. You left a message, Kevnish. Thank you very much. Moments with Keisha. Trini, you know me. Love to walk about. I took the early flight. You took the early flight. Keisha was here before y'all raided. So anyway, I'm gonna have to check out your channel, Herbs. I don't know. Some people pronounce the H. Herbs, Herbs. Do you have a channel? Windstone Food. Lots of food, Auntie. Lots of food. Yes, and like I said, I'm not cooking tomorrow. We've been invited to two things, one at noon, one in the evening. Both have food provided. So tomorrow, that's what I'm doing for food. Thank you very much, Herbs. I'm getting the messages y'all are leaving on my channel. Oh, that's I'm multitasking here on my live. Trini, Diva. Trini says, Keisha, you have to start run and stop walk. Fluffy, Auntie, Miss Auntie, what are you doing today? Are you off? People in the United States are off today, off work. I'm off work every Friday. Yay for me. Friday and Mondays, and then the weekends. I work. Actually, it's about 2.5 days is all. I'm retired. I retired from a corporate job where I was in upper management. Thank goodness, couldn't take it no more. I did work till I was 69, but I have a story to tell about that. I got fired from that job. Um, and 2 years later, they contacted me and wanted me to come back. And I said, I will for this. And they said, yes. I feel like I kind of got back at the man. Yes. Donuts. Man, Mike, I learned how to make killer cinnamon rolls working there. Killer. So, Herbs is giving me some heart loves. Mrs. G saying hello to Herbs. Fluffy Diva's giving me some heart. Moment with Keisha. Left a message, decided different. We're women. We can change our mind. Winstone, we are here to support you, Rhonda. I so appreciate that. I just, I don't know. I've been really overwhelmed with gratitude. I have a lot of, like I said, my next video coming out is about the way I changed the way I prayed, kind of around that idea of manifesting, because I can back up every bit of that stuff about manifesting with scripture. So, anyway, moments with Keisha, Herbs 5851, Mrs. G, spouse wife. Today is National Fried Chicken Day. Well, we had that. Well, we had chicken tenders, fried chicken tenders. Well, they're not fried. I cook them in the air fryer. When was that? Not before. Mike Adventure Sparks. Everyone's giving me hearts with hugs. 7 minutes with Cheryl. Rhonda is trying to get monetized. It will be soon. Yes, I am on my way. Thank you, God, for monetization. Thank, great. She will get it. That's great. That green vegan. Welcome in. Is this your first time here? Mike said he would love to go fishing. Well, you learned something about me. I'm a big fisherwoman. I may only go once a year, but I do it up in a week. That green vegan. Welcome in. Welcome in. I've been over to your channel. Is her name Kelly? Is that green vegan? Is your name Kelly? Must be. Everyone's saying hello, Kelly. Trini's waving. She's saying hello to Trini and Cheryl. Hey, Kelly. Must be. Welcome in, Kelly. Glad you're here. Nana Five's sending me hearts. Winstone. I'm not frying my chickens. They're my girls. You raise chickens, Winstone? So, Kelly saying hello to Keisha. Winstone saying hello to Kelly. Nana Five, you will definitely get monetized. We are all cheering you on. Thank you. Thank you, Yvonne. I'm Kelly. Yeah. I kind of picked that up. Singing psalms together. Stress spelled backward is desserts. That is why police officers and first responders need to be alert. Coffee and donuts. Actually, we all do. Yes. Boss way. All right. Harajireen. Harjireen. I'm trying. Boss way. You are you are absolutely stunning. Just beautiful. Those Mrs. G and Q and oh my goodness. I just Winston. Am I pronouncing? No, it says Winstones. Winston. Bossway. Blessings to you as well. 7 minutes with Cheryl. You have rain? Where do you live, Bossway? Mrs. G said, Rhonda, watch out for Kelly. You might appear as a clone on her Community Cove episodes. Oh, she's stunning. That green vegan. I love chickens. I had a pet chicken. So thank you so much, Rhonda. Bossway said. Your name, I don't know. I'll have to listen to your channel and hear you say it. Uh, Nazarene, is that close? Winstone, Mrs. G said. Sally D. Yes, we can change our minds. We sure can, Sally. That green vegan, Mrs. G. Remember, I own the wig. Winstone, singing psalms. I'm a cop and I love donuts. Most cops do. I wonder if YouTube Police 29 loves donuts. I'll have to ask him. Hi, Auntie. Hello, Auntie. Mike Adventure Sparks. Win loves donuts. Do you know how to make them? If you have Food Chronicles, you know how to make donuts? I don't make donuts, but I make cinnamon rolls. He does. Loves them or knows how to make them. So, you do. You need to make us up some donuts to go with our coffee on these lives in the morning. Bossway, you look great in purple. Thank you. I didn't do my hair or nothing today. The humidity is just sucking the life out of them. Mrs. G said, Gary loves donuts. Well, that's great. Winstone can make anything. Wow. Well, I'm a good cook, but I kind of, you know, cooked I was in a marriage for 24 years. It was expected for me to cook. So I quit. So singing psalms said, uh, my little chicken laid hard boiled eggs. Cheryl said, I need to get busy and upload my video. I'm behind 2 weeks. Love you all. Bye, Cheryl. You need to get on that. Winstone said, I will make some just for you. Yes. Red's rooms, sending hearts. Sally saying, hey, Cheryl. Hey, the Red. That's what I did, Rhonda. Yvonne said, that's what I did. You did too? Did you work in a donut shop, Yvonne? Winstone says, Psalms. Oh, we're getting into the crowns. That green vegans, um, DeBoss, Winstone, bye Cheryl, green vegans, Red's room. Whew, y'all are just going. Yvonne, my ex-husband could cook better than I did, so I would expect him to cook. But he said he wasn't his place to cook, but he said it wasn't. So when we parted ways, I stopped cooking. Oh, you stopped cooking. Kevnish, Rhonda, I subbed and watched. Words are powerful. Left a comment. Great channel. I'll be coming back, but I'm leaving now. Blessings to you in chat. Amazing morning. Bye, guys. Bye, Kevnish. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching my video and subbing. The Boss Way. Hey, that green vegan. Herbs, Red Rooms. Kelly. Hello, Fluffy Diva. Kevnish. Trini. Yeah. Well, now if I get real uh, motivated and I cook a really good meal, I call it a domestic slip. Oh, you did? You cooked something? Well, I've been having a lot of domestic slips lately. Just trying to eat healthier. And so Kevin said, Trini, hey, and see you on the YouTube streets. Yes, on the YouTube streets. Singing psalms says pretty sounding birds whistling. Yeah, I have birds all over the yard. I'm glad they're coming through. That green vegan said, I know, Rhonda, reading is hard, but you can read the chat and not the names. It saves time. I like to shout people out. You know, it it if someone's watching the replay or whatever, then they kind of know the channel names. Because I don't know how to do the chat when I do it on my phone. Nana said, I'm trying to eat healthier and stop drinking pop. I really already drink water, but I'm trying to drink more of it. I want to lose about 40 pounds at least. Yeah. Um, I'm going to kind of start doing some stuff about whole food eating. Um, Man, when I first did whole food eating, did that 10-day detox, I dropped 10 pounds just like that. I have trouble losing weight because I'm insulin resistant. Catherine said, hey, back at the house waiting for the tree guy to follow us to the land we hope to purchase. Yeah, I hope that works out. Mrs. G, let me know when you're available. Oh, networking. Sally said, Catherine, how exciting for you. Yes, Catherine can't help. Can't I can with supplements. I know about those and herbs. So Sally D said, Catherine, I already told you that I need your help. Oh man, I need help. Trini, long time I ain't eat oxtail. I'm looking for an oxtail recipe. When? Well, I bet Winstone can help you, Trini. Catherine said, Sally, we will talk. Winstone said, I'm back on my fitness journey too, Rhonda. I'm doing 253 push ups a day. Goodness sakes, 253 push ups. That's unreal. I'm going to start rebounding. Cheryl has inspired me to rebound. Mm, mm, mm. I work out with weights. I stay really in shape and I'll walk when I can, but it's too hot. The weather doesn't cooperate. And I get on my treadmill. I have a treadmill my son gave me last year, and I've used it 2 or 3 times. My ADHD just does not comply. It's boring, 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 boring to walk 1 mile. Even if I do it pretty fast, still it's 15, 20 minutes on that thing, and I am. So I want to do something that has high benefits, little time. That's why I lift heavy weights. You know, I do 10 to 15 reps with 10 pounds, and that's it. And I do a little workout that works all muscles of my body. And Winstone said, Catherine, that's all in one set. How you? How old are you, Winstone? You must be young. Young. I could probably do 10 push-ups. So 52. You're young. I am 72. So there you go. Look at the birds. They're just all over the place. Sally D's. Catherine, I've been meaning to tell you that Hazel is adorable. She is. Hazel. She's like yours, Sally. Those basset hounds. Aren't they something? My little chihuahua and then that squirrel. He needs to just go on. Look. Look at him. He's right there. He's there. Look. And then the birds chase him off. Not my watchdog. Where is she? Oh, she's laying right here. Hot. I don't look a day over 27. I think it's 27 twice plus some. So 10 years younger. That's usually what people think. They think I'm about 10 years younger. Yeah. When is, young boy. He is a young boy. How old are you, Trini? I'm not afraid to ask. I'm not afraid to tell my age. I'm not afraid to ask yours. Catherine, Sally, thanks. We love her so much. Mrs. G, Rhonda Winstone just looks young. Check him out. Red's Room TV, here just taking care of something. Are you in the bushes, Reds? Sally said, hydrate. Mrs. G said, hi, Catherine. 56. Oh my gosh, you babies. A lot of y'all are in your 60s, early 60s at that. I am in better shape and healthier than I was in my 60s because, I was having trouble with my hip and my knee, and I got all those replaced. And my doctor says all the rest of my joints are good. So I'm good to go. Sally said, I've always told you, Mrs. G, that you're stunning, and you told me that I need to get a case of the Deer Park water. Mrs. G said, Reds looks young too, but haha. Yvonne said, I'm 58. Catherine, Mrs. G gets down with it in her lives. Oh my goodness. Her lives with Liv J and Nita Mae are phenomenal. They are so entertaining and I laugh and I don't know. It and then I get sassy and get in trouble and she takes receipts and then it's like she got all these receipts on me acting a fool. I'll tell all my secrets. Sally D said, Catherine, it's the Deer Park water she drinks. That's her secret. Is that what it is? Oh, Yvonne said, when my sciatica isn't bothering me, I like being this age because I can run around with my grandkids easier. Yes. Yes. Winstone, you're all beautiful people. Smiles keep you young. Yes, I believe that. They may make these lines here, but a good belly laugh, it releases dopamines and endorphins and enkephalines, which are good for pain. I think laughing's a great, great medicine. Thank you all for the compliments. I'm going to cry. Oh, it's your party. You can cry if you want to, Mrs. G. Trini said, Deer Park water, really? Well, I think people ask me, you know, what I use on my face and all that. I've always used pretty good, like, creams and all of that sort of stuff. And, but the real secret is I had oily skin and I'm Italian. My grandfather was full-blooded Italian, and so I have that Italian blood because I took after that side of the family. Sally said, "Mrs. G, do you have an endorsement with Deer Park Water?" She needs to. She needs to. She needs an affiliate with Deer Park Water. Yep. Yep. Then I said, "Hey, Mrs. G, I neglected to say hello." Wow. It's getting warm out here. It's 85 now. It's supposed to be in the middle. It's supposed to be 96 today, but the humidity is they're pegging out heat index at 115. Deer Park, I need to research. Trini said, Auntie, you need to confirm this for the tune. We got more tunes going, Trini? Sally said, Yvonne, how could you? LOL. Oh. Okay, Dr. Ninja Turtle says, I have to jump. Have a great day. He's got to get over there and get ready to start his live at 10:15. I'm going to hop off here and we can all go to Daryl's. It up north is it's crazy, Big D. It's crazy. Y'all are hotter than we are. It's just crazy. Yvonne said, Sister Sally, hush. That's hot. Yeah, Mrs. G said, my Trini, LOL. Trini is talented. He just whipped that song out. It's so good. Chris said, what is the eligibility criteria for becoming a mod? Well, you have to be here a while and I have to kind of get to know you. Big D's place. Even our dogs don't want to go outside. Nobody does. Nobody does. I haven't been sitting outside here in the evenings. It's just too dang hot. And then the mosquitoes because of the humidity. The mosquitoes and the flies are terrible and they just carry us off. I have to, before my live, I have to get out here, spray a little bit, put on, light my mosquito, get rid of her. I don't know what they're called. The little cools, they work. I should do an affiliate with them. They work. Sally said, I like sassy. I can be very sassy. Yep. Kimberly said, Rhonda, don't forget to call me so we can catch up. I have news to tell. I'll do that, Kimberly. I'll call you in a little bit. Cruz, I'm a poor guy. I work as mason and in construction. I lift heavy things and work in the sun. I hope people won't laugh at me. We are not laughing at you. You know, I know a lot of people in here are hardworking people. So Yvonne said, Sassy Sally, Mrs. G, Trini, my Trini, no more tunes. Oh, come on, Trin. What state are you in, Ron? I am in Texas, Windstone. North Central Texas, about 2 hours northwest of Dallas Metroplex. Texas. Can you not tell? Oh, Reds, back to work for me. Take care, Ron and chat. Thanks for hopping in, Reds. Don't work too hard. Mrs. G, everything is bigger in Texas. You bet. Except me. I'm fun size. 5 foot tall. Not, yeah, the boss way. I am in Dallas Fort Worth too, Rhonda. Oh my gosh, cool. I have met two uh, YouTube creators in person that live in that area. So that's a new goal on my list. The boss way. Spouse wife said, I was a mason in Florida. Wow. Cruz said, do you have cowboys in Texas and ranches? There's ranches and cowboys, and cattle, lots of oil. Um, you know, we don't have people that, you know, ride horses like in town and tie up to the OK Corral or anything like that. Mrs. G said, Reds, Rib TV. You sit on a throne of lies, no working. Windstone says, fun size. Yes. Yvonne said, I've met Mike so far. That was pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I've met um, Allison, um, Evie, and Karen from New Zealand, and Nancy that has Making Your Own Lane. So, respect for fellow Masons. Yeah, your governor is a handicapped person. He is. Yes. Mrs. G, Trini and Winstone, did you hear what Rhonda said about you whipping out? All right. I don't understand that, Ms. G. Did masonry and stucco, contractor license and insured and everything. LOL. Wow. CL says, nice live. I've been listening while getting ready to go out for the day. See you later. There's my Volkswagen, CL. Thank you. I count those. Mm-hmm. Cruz said, I am thinking about doing something else. They don't pay me at all. Maybe I will work in a restaurant. Mrs. G said, Rhonda, Trina Winstone understand. LOL. All right. All right. You just go ahead and, talk about those little private things between y'all. It's none of my business. Trini said, I didn't hear Auntie. I'm busy here cooking. What you cooking, Trini? So, Auntie, you're funny. She is funny. I just absolutely love Mrs. G. She is just, I don't know, the boss. I lived in Dallas Fort Worth most of my life, said Catherine. Mrs. G, you said it, Rhonda. Be careful what you say. Trini will make a tune. I know. He still owes me a tune about my fiasco trying to get the runway ready for Red's raid. So, Donka, Mariva, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm doing well today. Trini says stewed chicken breast and coconut milk with white rice. I think I'm going to make stir fry and chicken breast tonight. I think I'm going to grill the chicken breast. Cruz said, I respect spouse wife. She's from my line of work. She really is. She's done a lot of things. She is a smart lady. Donka says, hey, hello, hello. Well, I've been on here an hour, and spouse wife Kimberly, her name's Kimberly Cruz, is asking you if you cook. So I like to support Dr. Ninja Turtle. He just went live. He's going to talk about budgeting for beginners. I always get some sort of tip from him about my finances, and it's so cool. So, Trini, I've got to get back my spot in your black book, leaving classes to my spot. No, Mrs. G, you need to raid his channel, Rhonda. I don't know if he's rateable. I asked him and he wouldn't tell me. I don't know if he knows what I'm talking about. People in my country laugh at me when I work in construction. I have no respect in society. Well, it's a respectable job. And if respect yourself, if you work hard, you do good work, respect yourself, Cruz. That's what matters. Winsome said, head to the store to buy my meats for 4th of July cookout tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not cooking tomorrow, but I'm cooking Sunday and I'm going to uh, cook ribs. Chefs make pretty good money, but long hours. Yes. They think I am poor and I get treated that way. I'm so sorry, Cruz. Miss Auntie G said, oh my, Trini. Okay, Auntie. All right. Well, I'm about out of coffee. I need to go support my uh good friend Daryl on Dr. Ninja Turtle. If y'all get a chance, go over there. Winstone said trade work is the best. My son does HVAC, and they do good. You know, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, all of that. Nana Five says, "Have a good day, Rhonda. Happy holiday." And if y'all are free about 4 o'clock Eastern, Nana is going to be on Sally's show and tell. Catch that. Big D said, Cruz, don't let them look down on you. Everyone plays a vital role in society. That is so true, Big D. So true. I used to do trade work, cosmetology. That's trade work. And I guess now I do what's considered white collar, but it's not a physical type job, but man, is it mental and emotional. So, spouse wife, peace and blessings to all. I'll talk to you in a little bit, Kimberly. Cruz said, thanks, Dee, for support. Donka says, I just subscribed. Thank you. And be sure if you subscribe to watch some of my content because YouTube kicks you out if you don't at least watch some of my content. So I really appreciate everyone who supported me this morning and for subbing and commenting and being here. Bye, Cruz. Um, so, and like I say, remember to be you on purpose and have a great 4th of July. If you're in my country and celebrate.